Hi, Coach. I'd love to walk through how you can quickly log training for your athletes. Now, using your device, once you're logged in as a coach, if you click on the app, what you'll see is a list of all the athletes that you're training. Now, importantly, you can search for a specific athlete. In this case, I'm going to search for Kristen. Now, once you search for that athlete, if you actually just click on that athlete's name, you're going to gain access to their calendar. Now, we want to give you as the coach the ability to actually record their training sessions on their behalf. This allows you to do a couple of things. One, you can actually log their data, but at the same time, it would allow you to adjust their training in real time if you need to. And so if you look up top at the calendar, you can scan the calendar to any date. In this case, I'm going to go to the 23rd. And by clicking on the actual session, you could adjust what that athlete is doing. So for example, we've got the heroic warm-up programmed in the first section. If I click in the top right-hand corner on these three dots, I can swap this exercise for another exercise. Now, if this was an exercise with sets and reps, I could add sets, remove sets. So there's quite a bit that you can do. In this example, I'm actually going to swap this exercise, and we're going to program something like a dynamic activation. So we simply swapped an exercise. Now, a couple reasons you might do this is in real time when you're actually training with a client or with an athlete, they just need to change what they're doing, right? You might get some communication from them and want to adjust it. Now, everything you're seeing here, they have access to do as well, right? Just like they can click to mark something as completed and scan from one section or block of the training to the next, you can do that as well, right? And this is just me on my coach account logging for an athlete. Now, on the deadlift, we've got 5 sets of 4 prescribed. Perhaps the first set we finished at 225. Second set we worked at 235. And as we got going here and put 245 on the bar, we only got 3. Right? So as we move through this, we hit 4 we jumped back down to 235. And then we tried 245 again and we got 2. Now, maybe we're feeling good and we want to give it another set. You can always add sets. And again, you're doing this on behalf of your athlete, but at the same time, they can do that for themselves. Again, if I would like to swap the movement, I'm just clicking on those 3 dots, and I'm actually able to swap an exercise. I can do some other really cool things like look at my history and things like that. Right now, as I go through the session, I'm simply logging section by section on behalf of my athlete unless I'm making some adjustments. If I take a step back quickly and click this arrow at the top left, I'll notice I'm able to track exactly what they're doing just from my phone. But importantly, at the end of each session, I'm able to actually add exercises. So if I saw something happen today and I need to make a prescription, maybe it's just throwing some mobility movement on their actual calendar, I can do that quickly just clicking add exercise. Let's work on hip mobility. Let's throw in a pigeon stretch, right? Let's add that movement. Right, so now we have the pigeon stretch actually inside the training session. I can click here. I want, one set of 30 seconds. In fact, let's put 3 sets in there. Right, so again, this is just emulating what an athlete has access to, but you have access to do exactly this from your phone as a coach. So for the first time ever, you can actually log on behalf of your athletes. If you were training multiple, you would click in the top left-hand corner to kind of back out. Let's click on the athlete's name and let's jump to another athlete, right? So let's go from Kristen to Jeremy as an example. So I can go from client to client, athlete to athlete, and log on their behalf, add training sessions to their calendar. As an example, perhaps on the 25th, I wanted to add a session quickly to Jeremy. I can do that. You can do all this from your device as a coach. So I hope this helps, Coach. If you have any questions on how to log on behalf of your athletes or anything else, let our team know. We're standing by. You can email us anytime at support@trainheroic.com. Thanks, Coach.